It's not about that time. It's about that time. It's time for Steven's A-list. And what is the A-list about this go-round? Matt, Molly, Rose, what's the A-list about this time? You know what the A-list is about? The X Factors. The X Factors in this Super Bowl 54. Let's get right to it. At number 5, Nick Bosa. That is the X Factor. Why am I going towards Nick Bosa? You know why? Because guess what? No matter how great Patrick Mahomes is, if Nick Bosa and the crew gets to him, it's lights out, baby. That's an X Factor for you. Let's get right to it. Show me number 4 right now. Give it to me. Deebo Samuel. Why? Because the brother can play. That's why. Because he's a wide receiver with promise. That's why. Because if you are Jimmy G, you don't want to just rely on George Kittle, your tight end. You need a receiver to show up and spread that field so you can do your damage. Deebo Samuel is that dude with that potential. It's an X Factor. That's the question, y'all. X Factor. And that brother is definitely it. Let's go to number 3 on the list. Give it to me, sweetheart. Give it to me right there. Mecole Hardman. Why? Because this brother, same situation as Deebo Samuel, but for Kansas City. We know what Travis Kelce is going to do. We know what Tyreek Hill is capable of doing. We know what Patrick Mahomes is capable of doing. But Mecole Hardman, the speed, the ability that brother has, if he gets loose, it's lights out for San Francisco secondary. Let's go to number 2 on the list. Give it to me, lady. Oh, yeah. Richard Sherman. Why? The future Hall of Famer. This brother has been telling us all how great he is. And oh, by the way, he ain't lying. He is great. He's the Super Bowl champion. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. But the recent beef with Darrelle Revis, talking back and forth to him talking about what he could do, you going to get tested. Just like Darrelle Revis said, you're going to find yourself in single coverage. You're going to find yourself up against Tyreek Hill or Mecole Hardman, one or the other, if not both. You're going to have to handle your business. And you know Patrick Mahomes is going to come after you because he ain't scared to attack. Richard Sherman has to show up. That's an X Factor. Number 1 on the list. Give it to me, please. Give it to me. Jimmy G. Jimmy G. Oh, excuse me. We talked about Patrick Mahomes. We talked about his greatness. We talked about the potency of the Kansas City Chiefs offense. We've even talked about the San Francisco 49ers defense. What we haven't talked enough about is whether or not San Francisco's offense is going to be prolific. Do y'all really think for 1 second that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be held to less than 20 points? Oh, no. Jimmy G is going to have to put up some points. Let's see if he does it. It's an X Factor. He is one of those
This is a suspect list.
No. I think it's a pretty good list. Let me give you 2 more.
Right.
Frank Clark, because you got to talk about the Kansas City defense. Frank Clark, and what about Andy Reid, who has been criticized late in playoff games?
I'm just thinking about the players. I'm just thinking about the players.
Tyreek Hill.
Coaches have plausible deniability. We expect the greatness of Patrick Mahomes. I keep telling you, there's 4 layers you get to before you even think about Jimmy G. Will Jimmy G show up? It is South Beach. There are distractions. We don't know. We don't know.
You would know.
We don't know.
Wait a minute.
We don't know.
I do think I'm focused here.
Molly, that's not fair. What in Jimmy G's past has suggested that he could be distracted by something on South Beach?
What, do I need to get the restaurant? Do I need to get the restaurant? Do I need to get the restaurant? You understand? I'm not going to call him porn star Jimmy. All I'm going to say is that South Beach, Jimmy G.
Why do you keep looking at the pool? Stay focused.
Well, I am focused. I am focused. But the point that I'm trying to make is, you know, Jimmy G in South Beach. Well, let's just hope that he's following curfew and he's focused.
He's not distracted. Everyone else is distracted by what he's doing. He doesn't seem very distracted.
Not at all. But would we know if he were?
Or you agree with me, it needed Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes?
Tyreek Hill most definitely.
Yeah,
Mahomes most definitely has to be a highlight of Sunday's event.
Those are not X Factors, though. There's expectations with those guys. I'm talking X Factors, guys flying under the radar. That's what I'm talking
about. There are expectations, but to Rick's point, Mahomes and Tyreek Hill can do things you can't account for. You can defend them just right, and they can still beat you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.